So these are the three items I ask my client. What is your score? Okay. What is your score? What is your credit score? What do they think their credit score may be? And then what items do you have for debt? Another thing that goes into why the lender may pick FHA over one of those zero down products is because your debt to income ratio sometimes plays a part in how much you're actually approved for, and you can get limited if you have a lot of debt to what your income is coming in. If it's showing you're smart with your money and you don't have too much debt, you didn't go buy that car before you bought the house, then so everything is notes. All the notes you have, all notes, which is credit cards, car notes, anything that's showing on your credit, student loans. There are also some things that could go over the student loans. So that's just, I'm going to put a star right there because there's certain things that you won't get affected with student loans or to minimize. So there are certain loans for that as well. So these are the questions that I ask because now I'm trying to think in my head, okay, I'm planning a chart in my head on where I'm lining you up and where I know which lender is going to be the best one to refer you to, because all lenders are not equal, just like the same as realtors. Some of them have not got to this part yet, and it's come through learning and transactions. What is your credit score? What items do you have for debt? And then what do you have saved? Because that's going to let me know, okay, you got a good amount saved. That's going to show good. Do you have a 401k? Or some type of work savings plan that you have that you've been putting into yearly? And do you have stocks? Certain things like that. Because you could pull out of your 401k and not be penalized. If you're buying a house. So I tell a lot of clients, hey, do you have money in that 401k? Because you could pull out and not be penalized. What do they have saved? Savings. And a lot of time, those savings are going to help because now it's showing that you're able to save. One thing that I frown upon, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're going to need a little bit more time, or their loan is going to be real bumpy. And I let them know that this is not going to be an easy process, but we could get through it after everything else is looked over, is do they have any, and I'm going to put a little sad face. Do the client have any type of, and that's the sad face, it's almost crying, negative bank transactions? Another item that is a negative is, do they have any payday loans? Payday loans? Any type of loans that's going to be looking like, the fast loans that could be potential risks. Because a lot of these payday loans, what other kind of loans are there out there? They're like cash advance loans that are real high in interest, and they're pretty much made to trap you. So it shows that you're not thinking on making great financial decisions to own a house. So they want you with a happy house and not a house that is a sad house, because then you're going to risk not being able to pay your mortgage, is what is going to be looked at. So you don't want to get those scenarios, because now this is painting a picture. All this is painting a picture on what you're looking capable of doing. Now, none of this that I just said was down payment programs. Down payment programs is an avenue of its own. And I will tell you about that in another video, because down payment programs are also available. They're available, and I'll tell you about down payment programs a little bit further on in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. And these are just some options that are great options that I just listed. But these are the 3 questions that are always asked. And I always say, be as truthful as possible with your realtor. Like, nobody is going to be on nobody is going to be there more stronger for you as an advocate than your realtor. Tell everything that you need to tell, and that way solutions are found. Oh, I have had negative transactions on my bank this month. Well, how long do I need? This is what you should ask as a person shopping for a loan. How long do I need to clear these negatives to show? I don't want to look like I can't deal with money. How long do I need to wait so these payday loans won't show? Will I have to provide this right now? Is there a certain time frame that I need to wait to apply for the loan? Another thing that you could have, and I always ask a client, is the money that you have saved. The money that you have saved, is it in the bank account, or is it under grandma's mattress? So there's grandma sleeping in the bed, and she's protecting that money for the family. Everybody's bringing it to grandma and putting it under there, and grandma's like, yeah, we're stacking up because we're going to buy a house. So if the money is under grandma, under the mattress, and it's from work, and you've been saving and everything, and you want to now put it in the bank account, you need to be able to relay those items before, you're planning all those steps on buying. So you want to at least get in contact. I would say get in contact for planning on buying your home at least 6 months to a year in advance. But no time is the wrong time. So if you just now was like, oh, wow, I think I'm ready to go ahead and purchase a home, everything looked good for me, or let me find out if everything is going to look good for me, go ahead and contact now. Like, there's never a late time, and you're getting on the right course. Don't compare your home buying to car buying. It's not the same at all. If you know, a car is not an asset, it's a liability. And my board is so dirty, I'm gonna have to get a napkin. But those are things that I wanted to explain with you. I have a lot more charts and stuff that I will draw out. The next video that I will make is about down payment programs, because they're out there. And I will tell you about the risk. I will tell you about certain criterias, and no money is free money. I will tell you about it. So stay tuning in. My name is Cheryl Pope. I am a Texas real estate broker, and I look forward to helping you. Click the links below if you have any questions. No question is a dumb question. I always say this. I don't care what kind of question you have to ask. When you're excited about the home and everything, if you're getting a loan, then you want to, go through that process as fast as possible, because all those questions and all the stuff that you have to answer is just like you're on the stage and you're getting all these questions asked to you, and you're like on the podium and you're like, I just want the house. That's all you want is the house, right? You don't want to have to answer all those questions and not be prepared. So that's why I always guide my clients through all the questions that's going to get thrown to them. They're not getting picked on. They're not getting singled out. But I let them know before we even go through the whole lending process what to expect and how to prepare for those items that's going to be asked, and to make it a lot more ease and comfortable when going through the loan process. Now, when you're buying cash, you don't have to worry about any of this. Smooth breeze, go to closing. But yeah, this is the lending process, and down payment programs will be the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is Cheryl Pope, Texas real estate broker. And if you have any questions, no questions are dumb questions, my link is down below. Contact me anytime.